So here's what I promise to deliver you by the end of this video. Number 1, how to pre-sell any service or offer with video. Number 2, how to grow raving fans while doing it. And number 3, how to grow and automate your sales generation and your business. So, are you pumped about this?
Marissa, I'm so pumped. I'm gonna smash that like button to prove it to you.
So welcome to this channel, Subscribers to Sales, where we talk all about the methods that we have used to grow this company to multiple 6 figures with just organic traffic. Now today's video script is specifically for YouTube, but trust me, it could apply to any video on any social media platform. It works.
Those are the facts.
Now I figured most of you who clicked on this video are just not down for the sleazy, salesy calls, or not down to do direct messages to cold leads on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on any one of these platforms. It's just annoying to have to chase and want to sell to people who do not want to be sold to. Today's video has the answer, so let's get started. Okay, so to dive into it, the first thing I want to address is to give it your best. All right, so this is going to take a little bit of planning out, a little bit of thinking ahead and scripting, right? But when you think about this video you're going to deliver, you want to map out the experience, you want to map out the tips ahead of time that you're going to deliver, and most importantly, you want to think about the introduction first, okay? Because the first 10 to 15 seconds to 30 seconds, really nowadays on social media, it's so hard to keep people's attention. So you want that first 15 seconds to be powerful. You want to give them a hook. And if you're still here, it proved that my video introduction worked to catch you on this video, because right away I caught your attention and I outlined 3 major things that you're going to learn by the end of this video. So that in itself strikes emotion, curiosity, and tells the audience, the viewer, and in this case you, like, hey, you know what, yeah, that's me, she's speaking to me, I want to know more, I'm sticking around. And so that introduction is purely about emotion. You want people to be fired up. You want people to say, oh my god, you know what, turn that video up, let me put my headphones on, I'm going to stay tuned in, let's get going. Okay, so as I just alluded to, definitely you want to map out the key 3 to 5, maybe 6 to 7 points. You don't want to make your video too long, but you want to map out the key points that you are going to talk about, the key tips, hacks, methods, whatever it is, after the introduction. This is going to be key to really keeping your viewer engaged and just really giving them a good experience throughout the video, so that every doubt and misconception that comes to their brain is addressed in that video that you are producing. And so I will talk about this later, but also you want to script and map out what you are going to tell your audience or your viewer what to do. You always want to tell your audience what to do, and more on that later on in this video. All right, so the next category of what to do is telling you what not to do. Don't do this. Don't do it, okay? Stop with all the crazy salesy calls to actions in the beginning of your video.
Stop it. Get some help.
Sometimes when I land on a YouTube video or wherever I see it in social media, it's like, oh, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Oh, be sure to listen to my podcast. Oh, and by the way, be sure to blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God, please stop, make it stop.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Get to the point on why I came to this video. So it's very important to give value first. Let people get to know you. Establish a relationship. When you do too many calls to actions in the beginning of a video, it's really awkward. It's like that first time when you're on a date and that person you're on a date with tries to like lean in and give you a kiss in public, and it's like, stop. I never want to talk to you again. They'll click off your video and go to somebody else's video, and it's just, you just don't do that. Okay, so as the person in front of the camera, you are the expert. You are the one that has the knowledge. You're the one that's there to educate, to entertain, and it's really important that you are not afraid to give away your most valuable information for free. On the free content, there's never too much free content or too much of your free good content that you can give away on the internet. And why is that? Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first thing is, if people are seeing your channel or your videos, right, and they're like, whoa, so-and-so is giving away all this information for free, holy crap, I trust this person, and it's going to put you ahead of all the rest of your, competitors out there that are speaking about the same thing. And the other thing is, it's going to tell that person, the viewer watching you, like, hey, does this person have a program, some additional information, because this info right here, I need to keep it. Like, I want to download it. I want to definitely implement it. So they're already thinking, once they hear this valuable information from you, I want this information. And so with that being said, no matter how much free information you give away online, on your social medias, somebody is always going to want to hire you or purchase your program or offer to have you guide them through it step by step. Because no matter how many free videos that you see that give away the answers, people still don't know how to connect the dots and put it together. And that's where your product comes into place. Let me give you a perfect example. I am a new mom. Yeah. So I'm a first-time mom, right? And at the making of this video, I'm almost 4 months postpartum. And let me tell you, those moms out there that know about the 4th trimester, that 4th trimester will rock your world. It's that time when you just gave birth to a baby. You're not getting any sleep. You're trying to like feed your baby so that you can survive. It's like mentally a whirlwind. Your hormones are going from here all the way to here and then up and around, and it's just crazy. It's a crazy time. And all you want as a new parent is sleep, right? It's kind of like torture in a way with the sleep deprivation. Yes, I love my baby so much, but man, it was like, could we just get 4 hours straight of sleep? It was like 45-minute nap, up again. Go back to sleep for an hour, up again. It's like, oh my gosh, you're getting pulled in all these different directions. So what did I do as a new mom? I go to YouTube. I'm like, how to sleep train my baby, how to get your newborn to sleep more, because damn, I am tired. You see my eyes? They are bloodshot red. So I go and I'm looking up how to do X, Y, and Z. And I found a woman online who has a brand called Taking Care of Babies. Her name is Cara, C-A-R-A. And I'm like, whoa, that's a pretty clever brand, right? This woman explains so many newborn tips to get your baby to sleep properly. And with her information that I saw on her social medias and on her YouTube channel and videos, she was like giving away the specific things to do and tips to get your baby to sleep longer. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're my savior. Do you have any other resources that you can teach more? I gotta learn more of this. And lo and behold, I bought her newborn course. It's like, take my money, here's my credit card information. I bought her newborn baby course because it taught my husband and I how to get our baby boy to sleep longer. And that's the idea. She basically gives away on her social medias all of her most valuable content, but in her course, she gives you how to do it, the step by steps, plus other information, plus other exclusive content that is super valuable, and also access to her team. If you need a sleep training consultation guide, that's also an offer within the course. So it was a no-brainer, but that's a perfect example of like, hey, you know what? I know her free content is bomb, like bomb.com, and her paid content was even that much better. So I was sold, but that is a perfect example of how you cannot be scared to give away your best content online. All right, so the next thing we're talking about is opening with a problem. This is really important because, yes, I mentioned previously, you have to map out your video script with 3 to 5, however many actionable hacks or tips or methods, something like that. But the very first thing you talk about has to meet the viewer where they are in their life, what their problem is. And this is going to be that emotional connection that you are making with your viewer on camera. So what are the biggest challenges they're facing right now? What are their biggest pain points, right? When you address the problem right away, it feels very, very good to somebody viewing the content. Because once you hit and address their pain points and their problems, you can start to frame your knowledge and AKA your product and service to them as the solution. This is going to lead up to you wanting to tell them to work with you, basically. And so when you're going through the list of different problems and concerns that they have, it's kind of like, are you dealing with this? Yes. Are you blah, blah, blah? Yes. Are you a sleep-deprived new mom in the 4th trimester postpartum and every single day feels like Groundhog Day and you don't know when you're ever going to sleep again and get your life back? Yes. Check. Right? It's like you got to meet them where you are right away. So think about that and open with a problem basically that connects the whole video script together. Okay, if you don't take anything else away from this video, just make sure you take this part away from this video, the call to action. This is how you sell. Okay, so this could be a soft call to action. It could be a hard, not really hard, but just softer. There's like, okay, forget that. This could be however soft or forceful you want it to be, right? But basically, the point is you've got to tell your audience what to do. all right? Because people want to be told what to do, essentially. So you can literally give a call to action to anything. You can shout out the affiliate links in the description of your channel. If you're talking about an affiliate link in your video, you can give a call to action to your sales webinar, a consultation call, your membership, sign up today for a 7-day free trial of your application, whatever it is, tell them to do it. Okay, so this is very, very important, but make sure your call to action is somewhere in the middle of the video. The middle of the video is kind of the juicy part. Okay, so it goes a little something like this. You've made it to this point in my video, so now I'm going to tell you, like, hey, if you're interested in learning more about how to create a profitable YouTube channel for your business, go ahead and download our Subscribers to Sales Blueprint right here in this link or the first link in the description, and you'll learn my 6-step method to doing this with any new YouTube channel. So that was me giving you a soft, or however one you call it, call to action. Okay, it was like, I've given you value throughout this video. Now I'm saying, hey, download my lead magnet so that you can get on my email list. And if you want to learn more about our paid programs, you can hear more about them once you are on the list. And so this brings me to my next point, is like, depending on the price point of your, maybe it's a coaching program, consultation, digital course, really whatever it is, if it's a lower price point, like less than $100, you can pretty much tell someone on the video, like, hey, go buy. But if it's something that's a little bit more high ticket, maybe it's more than $500, more than $1,000, then that's when you want to get people off your YouTube channel, off your social media, onto your list. So that way you can give them more value once they're on your email list, and you can sell to them later. That's exactly what I would do, and that's actually how we operate our business. It's like we build a list, right? The list is the moneymaker, and it all starts with the video script and the video that you're seeing here, and that's how we're able to automate our lead generation and sell over and over and over and over and over. So the videos are what feeds the sales machine, and the sales machine spits out the money. Another really important thing you can do, and this is optional, but it's recommended if you're really wanting to pre-sell or sell your offer, and that is to include a testimonial. Now, this again could be a soft testimonial, or however you want to say it, just you could include a testimonial. So what I mean by this is, if you're saying, go buy this because of blah, 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 look at this testimonial. So that's like a direct, hard call to action to somebody to check out a testimonial. But let's say you're describing another problem that your viewer has, and you're like, hey, well, we took Adam and his channel Blue Edge Financial that was plateauing at 40,000 subscribers and wasn't seeing much growth. We took him from 40,000 subscribers all the way to over 70,000 subscribers within just 1 month with tweaking these small little things. And that's me, for example, giving a soft example of a testimonial, and I could play the video of Adam actually saying that, or I don't have to, you know, so it depends on you. But testimonials are social proof, and social proof is a huge way to sell. So that's when not only you are pitching yourself, you know, pitching, not, I don't want to say pitch because you're giving major value, but your clients or your students that you've worked with can vouch for you directly. So thank you so much for sticking with me to this point in the video. If you're wanting to learn more of how to produce a cash flowing YouTube channel, check out this video right here, which talks all about it. Just click right here and we'll see you in that video. So you want to start a YouTube channel, but you want all of your hard work to start paying off as soon as possible. You want to start to monetize it because, let's be real, YouTubing